Okay, so just arrived in a little village, Balcombe, in West Sussex. We're heading out on my second hike today. The Balcombe Circular. We're going via the Ardingly Reservoir. Well, quite fancy getting some shots with the drone. I'm going to take a slight detour from the route I've got because I want to go and have a look at the Ouse River viaduct. Apparently very spectacular, so I'm hoping I can put the drone up over it there. As last time, I'm going to take a little walk around here. Going to get something to eat. I have it in my backpack again, and then we'll go from there. About 3 hours walking time I reckon this will be, but obviously with all the stops and everything else it's going to be a bit longer than that, so let's go. Okay, so I'm cutting through some very peaceful, very beautiful farmland here. Ducks, chickens, cows, pheasants. Very peaceful here, no noise at all. Might be quite good to get the drone out in a while. Pretty steep going early doors, but now it's leveling out a little bit and we push on. So across the farm, plenty of open space back there. Now started heading into the woods. Much more wooded, much thicker trees around here. There's actually a little pavement running through the woods though, which is quite handy. We're heading up to another farm now and carrying on the loop round. So the weather's cleared up now. It's getting very warm, very muggy. I've had something to eat, something to drink, and now just cutting through the woods. So making some progress for a change. Okay, so according to the map now, I'm due to cross this bridge here over the river, over the railway track, and head up into the fields further up in the distance. I'm actually going to take a slight detour down this way. I'm going to go and have a look at the viaduct. I think I'll kick myself if I don't at least go and have a look. I think it's about a quarter of a mile over that way. So I'm going to go down there, try and get some shots, have a little look. I'm going to come back up here and back up onto the planned route. So yeah, just a little diversion, just I have to do it. So. Okay, so back on the main route again now. It's phenomenal to see the viaduct. Amazing piece of architecture. Managed to get the drone up. Got some decent shots from above there as well. So still got quite a way to go, but going to make nice progress now. The main thing I wanted to do was get some shots of the viaduct, to be honest. So now we're back into more farmlandy again. Some impressive manor houses and things around here. Chased by a cow earlier on, nothing major, nothing dramatic, just protecting its babies, I guess. Weather is really hot now, really hot now, plenty of water, so no issues there. So, yeah, just want to get on, crack on, get this done. So I reckon there's at least another 2 hours of walking to go yet. The stops I've had have actually taken a bit longer than anticipated. So I'm going to try and cut down on the number of stops now. I'll stop again in about an hour, I think, for some lunch in my bag, and push on to the finish, I think. So I reckon I'm going to finish around about 4 or 5 o'clock, I think. So the heat's starting to take its toll a bit now. It's much hotter than it was this morning. So yeah, we push on, it's okay. Okay, so we cleared Ardingly Reservoir, much bigger than I thought actually. Managed to get the drone up as well. Think I've got some pretty good shots of it actually. Bit of cloud overhead now is nice. It's just started to bring the temperature down. It's heading quite steep uphill now through some more farmlands. Looks like cornfields. It's pretty steep up along here actually, so heat climbing up this hill's starting to have an effect now, but plan is 2:05 now. I plan on having some lunch in about 25 minutes, half an hour, find a suitable spot for that, and we're going to crack this walk. I think I'm around halfway through, so it's actually going now. Once I get walking, it goes quicker than I thought, because you spend a lot of time obviously stopping, flying the drone, shooting some pictures, shooting some videos, things like that. So cracking on. Okay, so heading up through the woods now, heading up to Wakehurst, which is, I believe, National Trust. It's not far from here, so I stopped back out there and had some lunch, late lunch. Now making really good progress now, just pushing all the way home. Might stop off for 5 minutes at the National Trust just to catch my breath, but yeah, very, very thick, dense forest here. Pretty steep as well, I have to say. Very peaceful. Yeah, so just pushing on now to Wakehurst. So, and from then Wakehurst, it's back down to Balcombe, back on the train at home. So, nice walk. It was pretty tough, pretty demanding walk this one. A lot of walking through woods and over rough ground. I'd imagine this is pretty tricky in winter, this one, but nice today. So yeah. Right, so cleared Wakehurst National Trust, Millennium Seed Bank, etc. Now just winding way down through the forest, down to Balcombe, the end of the walk. Quite a strenuous walk actually, it gets quite confusing down here as well through the woods. Some quite tricky little pathways. GPS is not 100% accurate through here either. But it's very nice, it's still very wet and boggy from recent rain. Little brooks, rivers and streams and things everywhere. But I think we have about another mile or so to go. And back to the station and go. Yeah, a little river here, a little stream. So. Little brook. A little bridge, footbridge over the top. Okay, so just been through little village of Balcombe. Pretty quiet little village, very nice. And that's basically the walk. Just round the corner here now to the railway station now, the end of the walk. 20-kilometre walk, plus I added an extra couple of kilometres to go and see the viaduct. I'm glad I did, amazing piece of architecture. Quite a difficult, strenuous walk actually. A lot of up and down, a lot of through the woods. Map was all pretty accurate. I'll put a link in the description for the route and the map from the Saturday Walkers Club. Yeah, much more difficult walk than I thought it was going to be actually. So it's taken a bit longer as well. So definitely a difficult walk. A long route round. Tempted a couple of times to cut corners and cut short, but glad I didn't. So okay, so here's the railway station just coming up. End of the walk. Hope to get this video uploaded soon. Used up all the batteries on the GoPros, on the drone, everything else. So hopefully she got some nice shots today. So thanks for watching. Give us a like if you enjoyed it. Remember to give us a subscribe as well. Thanks.